So, first things first, these compression suits and your vag, okay? I don't hear anybody talking about how these things are so tight in the vag area that the compression, even though you do have that lining, it's a really thick lining. So even if it's on the side of, okay, so this is the vag. You have this side, then you have all your fun parts in the middle, right? This here, even though you have your thigh here and your thigh here, you still have that side where your underwear would usually go. But it's that thick lining right there, and it's compressing, and it's causing warmth, and it's causing a yeast infection, okay? Some of you have went to your first post-op and you've mentioned, hey, I have a little something. Can you give me some diflucan? Can you give me something for this yeast infection? Okay, fine. They give it to you and then you're like, oh, damn, it's a week later, it's 2 weeks later and this shit's back. Or it feels like it never went away. It's the faja. The fajas are causing it. When I got my when I went to Target in my last video, I mentioned I was wearing it. It was brown or nude color. I let you guys know, like, hey, it was a lot, more breathable. It was still compressed, but it was a lot more breathable. And with that being said, I never had a yeast infection. Just didn't. That part had the nylon and it wasn't compressed. So only to a certain extent was it compressed. Let me see if I can get it for you real quick here. I'm gonna have to still can't bend yet, y'all. Gotta pick up with my feet. But if I'm gonna just show you really quick what I mean. So this part here, I don't know if you guys can see, but I want to show you what I mean. So there's the compressed part here, and then it stops. I don't know if you can see it. And then it goes nylon here, really thin, so that you can breathe. Okay? So what I did was, even though we did have those two parts that go right on the side of the vag, this is where you pee, right? It's upside down. Okay? So this is where it would go in between the legs. And you have that thick lining. This one is not that thick. And I just literally cut that out so that I wouldn't have to keep pulling this thing down. But I cut that out. What I also did was, with this faja, not quite sure if you can, okay, different material. This is what I got from the center. Okay. This one had the part where you can go ahead and go pee, left it open for you, and it still was that thick lining. It's literally about that thick on the sides, and that's the part that's supposed to be, if not, then you also get lines or like a chafing on the buttocks area too, because it's just something pressing up against it really tight. And it's just like if you were to wear really tight underwear for 24 hours, if you were to wear 20, even 10 hours and you were to wear really tight underwear, your vag would be very upset with you, like dead ass. So what I did was, was like, what the hell? It's only been 24 hours that I got back in the compression suit, which I'm wearing now, my black one. I talked to a massage therapist. She specializes in lymphatic drainage massages. And she's like, I haven't really, had too many people who were with Sonobello, but I do know that they just do Twilight and, you know, it's not invasive. This is and that. I said, well, I was told 12 hours on, 12 hours off for my faja. This is stage 2, which is week 3 through whatever. And after my first appointment, they were like, hey, you can go 12 hours on, 12 hours out. That's what I was doing. I was still staying in it, but there were a few hours that I wasn't in it, which I showed you guys before. I went and got this here at Target, and it wasn't compressed. It just kind of holds you together because you want to feel like that tightness. You want to feel like I'm good. Okay. I slept in that just so I wasn't compressed and feeling uncomfortable all night. And then I would keep my compression suit on all day. She was like, basically, if you stay in your compression suit, she's like, I did this for 20 years. Stay in that compression suit 24 hours. You shower, you oil up, and you put it back on. Because I told her, like, hey, I made my own oil, which I did, guys. I actually took my oil that I was using before. I don't know if you guys can see. This is the oil I was using before. It's really good by itself. Okay. Amazon, $24. And then I have a bottle. It looks similar to my Jamaican castor oil, but it's similar to this. It's the same size. It's in a blue bottle. 4 full ounces, and it's professional grade, bona fide, 100% peppermint. Peppermint is great for draining and massaging lymph nodes. Okay. I did pour, I don't even know, we don't really measure. So I poured about that much because it was already down here. It was already like down here, but I poured about that much to get it full again. And hey, I don't know about y'all, but my concoction works. I'll put some pictures up, but I am definitely, I don't know if you remember, if you watched last video, my left side was a lot more treated. It was a lot less sensitive, and that side was a lot smaller than the right side on the waist. You could still kind of see even an indentation through the faja. You could see the difference through the faja. That one side was a little smaller than the other. Well, they are completely even now. They have gone down way, I mean, in the last week, it's ridiculous. And it's only because I've been using that oil. Else I probably would have stayed on a steady pace. And the massaging, since I talked to her, she's like, look, you won't even need me. She said, my main thing I see in my last 20 years is that people get out their fajas, they don't keep it on, and they don't even try to self-massage. And then they start to fill up. So what happens is that your faja keeps you tight and compressed. It keeps everything, it's kind of contouring you, okay? Just look at it as a waist trainer, as a body contour, and it takes away and helps with the swelling, right? So if you come out of it, now your body, your stomach, your lymph nodes, everything is opening up, and it's like, oh, there's more room. Oh, we can breathe. It's time to fill up. So that's where everything starts to fill up with more fluid. And then you're like, dang, I just massaged. I was just good a couple hours ago, a day ago, and then now I'm all lumpy again. I'm all, well, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. First of all, you're supposed to still be up walking. Second of all, you're supposed to be drinking a lot of fluids, first of all. And second of all, yeah, you are supposed to do some type of massage, some type of rubbing on the stomach. Like I showed y'all, I mean, you can even do it with your hands. It's the exact same thing I was doing with that massager. You can take your hands and you can just push down, push down, push down, circles, anything. As you are doing that, you will feel the lumps and bumps. You will know, okay, dang, this side didn't have none yesterday. Now I got like 6. It's because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Do not expect to get up off that table and then 3-4 months later you finna just be snapped where you're supposed to be. It is work. You do not just get off that table, drink water, come home, don't do nothing. Eat the same foods. Can't eat the same foods, y'all. Gonna have to change your diet. Um, I'm doing a lot of soups, salad, fish, nothing that's really heavy, because why would you want to take all that fat off just to build that fat back on? This is not for weight loss. It's a body contouring. Lipo is not to lose weight. It's not going to be a permanent fix. What it's going to do is going to take away that fat that you could not remove on your own. You couldn't go to the gym. You couldn't, all them setups wasn't going to work. It's just so much. Like, it don't matter what you do, you're going to need some surgery. So you get the surgery and you get that removed. And once you get that removed, you start to contour. That's when you can start to wear your waist trainers. This is why you see people in ads and they have them waist trainers on and they already small. Why? Because they've already been contoured. So now they're going to shape the body. The waist trainer comes in and shapes it. So now that you have the opportunity to start shaping and you have only a 6-week window, okay? There's only a 6-week window to tighten that skin as much as you're going to tighten it. I've seen people who have had no massages. They didn't do nothing. Nothing. They just got off the table, wore their faja, and then figured, oh, shit's just supposed to just work out. It's just, I'm just supposed to do, oh, I was botched. Oh, the doctor didn't do. No, you didn't do nothing. Okay, you have to do something. I've seen people who have come in and do nothing and then have to go back 2 or 3 times because it's like, oh, well, this didn't look right, that didn't look right. Okay, actually, I only know 3 people. Okay, and all of them just said, oh, the doctor said I could do this, I could do that, so, I'm just going to do it. You clearly didn't investigate. You clearly did not see what all this entails. Mine was under different circumstances. Mine came out the blue. I was not planning on doing this, but I already knew about it and what should be happening. So I already knew I was gonna it was gonna be some work afterwards. And I'm doing that. I've already ordered my own things. Don't think that you're not going to have to get massages. You're going to have to pay for that. You're going to have to, maybe these fajas aren't going to work for you. I did order another one. I'm excited to show you guys because it is freaking awesome. I mean, the material is completely different. The make of it is different. And when I tell you the vag area is going to breathe, honey, you just wait, okay? But you do have to come in. You do have to take care of yourself. You do have to get those lymphatic massages. And you don't wait until you're 4 weeks in, 8 weeks in, excuse me, to get the massage, okay? You need to start doing that as soon as you're able to touch your stomach. Places that you can touch, places that are not so bad, work on those. Like I did my last video, I worked on the left side because the left side wasn't so bad as far as pain and numbness. My right side was a little bit more bruised and a little bit more tight, and because I couldn't really do what I was, supposed to do, so I had to get a little bit more attention. When I tell you I started putting that oil on, boom, I was good. Another thing, I hear a lot of people saying that they itch, that they have a lot of itching about week 4, 5, 6. Like, people, they give you arnica cream. Just because the cream is gone doesn't mean you can't go to Walgreens or CVS or Rite Aid. I don't know where you live. I don't know what. We have CVS and Walgreens, okay? And, Arnica $7.97 at Walgreens, like dead ass, okay? You can also get the Arnica pills, the little things that dissolve under your tongue that they give you for pre-op that you're supposed to start 2 days before your surgery. You can go in there and get the same 3-pack that they give you, okay? If you feel like that is working for you, like I said, all this is mental. You can't come in thinking that shit's just going to be lovely and then boom, oh, I'm looking like this, I'm looking like that, oh, I really didn't go down, I really didn't do this. You probably didn't do anything you were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, always call your doctor and ask. I mean, what's the big deal? That's what they're there for. I had to call and ask them, was my compression medium or high compression? Oh, okay. So I learned when you come out of surgery, that first week and a half is high compression because they want you to be tight. Now I'm on medium compression because right now we're just wanting the body to start to heal, but we don't want you to suffocate. We want everything to be tight, but it doesn't have to be so high because you're not right off the table. Okay. Another thing is, I did want to let people know that you're only itching because you're not putting anything on. There's a lot of people who legit don't even use lotion on a daily. It's just life. You need to have an oil. You need to have something, okay? Go back, re-up on that Arnicare, or Google things, oils, um, essentials. What is the best oil for post-op lymphatic drainage? What are good lymphatic drainage oils? What are the best lymphatic drainage creams? Let me tell you, honey. Arnica, ginger, peppermint, balm. You get you some 100% ginger, let me tell you, you finna get cleaned out. I take ginger and turmeric pills, okay? I also get Cativa. It's apple cider vinegar, but it has turmeric and ginger in it. When I tell you, honey, swelling, I mean, it ain't good, but it's tolerable. So there's no excuse. Cativa. And it's the natural drinks you see at Fry's or Kroger. I don't know what you got. Vans, Bonds, whatever. Out here, I go to Fry's, okay? Fry's has it. My Walgreens has it actually too. They're more in stock than Fry's is. Fry's runs out, but it's Cativa. They're all natural. They're in that natural section. It has ginger and turmeric, which are both great for swelling, you know, all that inflammation and stuff like that. So it helps to clean the body. So you're going to be constipated, okay? You're going to be constipated due to compression, okay? Due to opioid. When you're on those, if you still have pain and they give you ibuprofen or they re-upped on your Percocets or whatever, let me tell you, that first week, them 7 days they give you that medication, you will be constipated. You'll be constipated after that. You have to figure out what you're going to do. Do you want to take another supplement? Do you want to do something natural? The Cativa will clean you out all the way out. I'm talking about turds this long, honey. And I know that's TMI, but 2 days in a row, I'm like, damn, how did that come up out of me, honey? Like, damn, like that's been waiting 4 years to come out. Like, it's only been a week and a half. I had went like 2 weeks without going. It was like little droplets, little, like, okay, I'm moving my bowels, but not really. Cativa, Kativa. It's apple cider vinegar, but it has turmeric and it has ginger. The other one I had was, I think it was lemon and lemon and ginger or something like that. I drank that one, and then I drank the turmeric the next day. I haven't drank another. I try to drink one or maybe two a week. It takes me about an hour. I don't just down it. I do take sips because, like I said, it's tolerable, but it ain't great. So I don't have to really taste it. I just get a straw, kind of put the straw like at the back of my throat, so it's just going down. So I just drink it. Or if I don't have a straw, I just drink it out the bottle and try to get it down. But I do take about an hour. Take small sips, and it does its magic. When I tell you, it helps with the inflammation too, and it helps with all the inflammation over your whole body, okay? Another thing is, what I wanted to show you guys is this bad boy here, okay? So, you see there? I want y'all to, that is medium compression, honey, okay? That is a whole different type of material. This material is super different. The inside is nylon, very, very soft, but the outside, it's like a really thick, like you ain't stretching that. And what I did like about this one, since the one I have is just a pull-up. You just pull it on. I don't know if you guys can really see. Let me see something real quick here. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can really see. But this one, well, I guess you could kind of see now the little hourglass, but the sides are completely, it's still sore right there. Got a little bruising. But look at this side right here, y'all. It matches, right? It's still sore in the back, but like I said, they caught right on up with each other. I'm going to take a picture. I actually took a picture a couple of days ago so you guys can see how much more my stomach has gone in. It will retract like she said. And when I tell you, you know it's retracting because you feel like you're having contractions. I called. I was like, am I supposed to be feeling all tight? Am I supposed to be feeling my stomach do this? Like, your stomach will be tight in that bottom area. And sometimes on the sides, just in certain places, your stomach will get tight. Okay. And it will feel like you're having like baby contractions. And she's like, yeah, that's the muscles. That's your lymph nodes, your skin. There's times where my right side of my fufa, well, not my fufa no more, y'all. The bottom of my tummy is like sucked in, and then this side's a little bit out. And I'm like, why the hell is it uneven? Because this side's already retracting and this side hasn't caught up yet. But I can feel the tightness, so you know you're healing. Okay, the fufa, gone. Okay. I actually have a board, an ab board. Okay. Not that comfortable, but yeah, I do have an ab board. And within, I only wore it about 3 to 4 hours. That's all I can take because it's way more pressure. But yeah, pretty nice. This, what I want to show you guys is the shiznai, okay? Not only is this part, I don't know if you guys can see it, way thinner. Way thinner. Okay, but, okay, you get a little flap. Okay, you get a little flap. So, this is the faja, and you get this little flap here. So it's kind of like you have underwear on, but instead of having to take this off, you just pull it to the side. Okay, this is a game changer, honey. That pressure off of your vag is gonna make your life so much better. I know a lot of you guys are miserable because you're like, damn, what, like, this is so uncomfortable. Like, what is this down here? Like, and then you go and you wash in and you feel like a little tension. Like, you could tell where the faja was. Sorry, y'all, my camera keep wanting to fall. You could tell where the faja was in the back area where those straps are. And so it's compressing your butt cheeks. It's compressing that area. And if you're small, it's compressing all the way around. Ain't no butt, ain't no fat stopping that. So not only is it in between the vag, it's coming up the back, and it's compressing that as well. And it's like, I get the idea of leaving that hole there so that you can pee and you don't have to keep coming in and out of this thing. But at the same time, it's like even taking a shower is so like, I don't want to fucking do this, but I need to wash my ass, okay? Now, because I was having to, because this one you just, I don't know if you can see, this one you just pull up. You just pull up on you, and then you take your things down, and you have to come up out of it like that. So I'll be having my daughter pull this side while I roll this side, and then I roll the front, and then she pulls this side. I can't do that every time I want to take a shower. And then I gotta have somebody hold the back while I pull up this side, and then they gotta pull the back up, because there's no way to just pull this up when your waist is still bruised. Okay, honey, it feels like everything on fire. You know, it's just like, oh shit, oh, we ain't trying to do that. So this one I do recommend, and then you don't have to buy another one. You can just go down a size, and then when you get smaller, go down a size. Okay. I do recommend this one. I'll try to leave the link below. If not, I'll put the name in the description. Try to do a screenshot or something for y'all. But this one was like $60, $69.99 or something like that. But I'm telling you guys, this is a game changer. This flap here will take all the pressure off of your vag. It's just like having regular underwear on. And then, yeah, you do have this on the side. But when I tell you, it is so thin. It's just like when I cut these. You see how thin these are? These compared, I can't even show you a comparison, but it's pretty much this thickness. Do you see how thick this part is here? And then it's smashed up in between your thigh and that part where your underwear is supposed to go. And it's like so tight. It's like you're wearing underwear that are like 2 or 3 sizes too small. You're going to get a yeast infection. That's just law. Don't wear tight underwear. Don't wear tight underwear. Don't wear tight underwear. Why? Because you get a yeast infection. You can't fucking breathe. Now, it's kind of weird because your whole vag is open. It's just out. But because of that compressed area, it doesn't matter. Okay? It does. It's the same logic. Okay? I recommend this is what you get. This is what you get. It has that flap right here. You don't have to worry about 2 things being stuck there. I mean, when I tell you I cut my Fajas, I cut all of them. The ones I went to the store and bought, I cut them because I just couldn't. I was like, I can't. Like every time I get in this thing, I'm just like, ugh. Getting out of it is like, no. Taking a shower, it's just like, no. Because then you have to struggle and put this thing back on. It's just coming in and out of it and needing help. And then the people who don't have nobody there with them or got to wait till somebody comes to shower and stuff, like, I feel for y'all because my kids is here and they help me with everything. I'm to the point now where I have not a bathtub, I have a sitting area in my shower. So I'm to the point now where I'm not bending still or anything like that, but I can lift my leg and put it on that, and I can kind of like tilt it and wash my leg front and back. And I just dry my legs with the towel like this in the back. I just hold the towel low on my legs and just wash them like that, and then get the towel in the front and just do it like this, like you would your back, like this. You know how you dry your back, and you put the towel and you do this to your back. It's the same thing on my legs so that my girls don't have to keep coming in here. I have to get back to normal at some point. Driving is still pretty shitty. Oh, don't fall. I don't know why this keep wanting to fall, YouTube. Okay. But driving is still pretty shitty because you feel every bump. Even when you're trying to go slow. It's like, what the fuck? I travel these same roads every day and I never realized how many bumps and lumps is in the road. It's like when you ain't trying to feel no lumps and bumps, when it's like being sick and you can feel everything. Like you feel everything. It's like your stomach's doing this all the time, which I feel like it may not be too bad, but I don't want to feel it. Because, it might help with the, it's kind of like a low-key massage, but it's not a direct massage, but you're kind of moving around. So I don't really like it. I can't really turn and do this. I gotta like do this because I'm sitting and I'm like this in my car, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like at some point you do have to get back to business. You do have to get back to normal. You don't want to just keep sitting. It'll be a month for me, April 15th. I'm going to go back to work on the 16th. I do COVID testing, so I'm going to do an event where I'm only going to swab like 70 people and go home. It's about a 2-hour thing. I'm lucky I can pick my own shifts. They just tell you what's available. If you want to take it, you take it. If you don't, you don't. If you want to work all week, if you want to work 2 days, I'm going to work one day. I'm going to work Friday, and we're going to see what happens. If I feel like I can't be standing and doing this and that, like I still kind of walk like an old lady, but I'm a little bit quicker. So I'm just putting some things out there because I know a lot of this stuff hasn't been addressed. If there's anything else that I'm like, that you guys have a question about, if there's anything else that you're like, okay, what about this? What about that? What about when you do this? Have you ever experienced whatever? Like, because I had a girl hit me up like, girl, you're the only one talking about yeast infections. You know why? Because a lot of girls are just, they just don't, that they can't be real about it. They just want to show you the cuteness. They want to show you how snatched they is. They want to show you, you know, that bullshit. At the end of the day, well, I got all kind of shit on my shirt. At the end of the day, um, it's about being real. Like I said, I don't even really know how to edit and all that extra shit. I'm not really good at any of this. I'm gonna get behind the camera. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna have to say. I am not a doctor. I am a medical professional, but not in this. This is not my profession. Okay. It's common sense. A lot of this shit is common sense. So one thing I want you guys to take away from this is please invest in another faja. I know you just spent a lot of money and had surgery. I know you want to use what they gave you, but I'm telling you, everything ain't for everybody, and this is just their standard. And you are not standard. You are a individual. So you're gonna have to find things that cater to you. Another thing I want you to take away from this is please put some type of oil. Your body needs to retain that, and especially if it's something that's good with drainage, something that's good with bruising, pain, and swelling. Do it. Use it. If you don't know, there's a pharmacy. Go to the pharmacy and say, hey, I just had surgery. I'm having some swelling. What's the best thing I can use for it? If you don't want to get specific, just say that. If you want to get specific, oh, I had laser lipo. I had lipo. I'm really bruised. I'm swelling. They gave me Arnicare. I know that's what you guys recommend. Is there anything else that I can, you know, use with that? Okay, there's not a limit. And another thing is the faja. I don't give a damn if they say 12 hours on, 12 hours off. I did say in my video, that's what they told me. Yep, I could do 12 hours on, 12 hours off. You know, hey, I do see within the last 72 hours of just being in this thing for 24 hours a day, literally only taking it off for like 30 minutes to take a shower and put it back on. Well, a little bit longer than that because I wash it with soap. I wash it with antibacterial soap in the shower, wring it out, and tell my daughter, go throw this in the dryer so that by the time I'm done showering and getting out and getting my life together, which is going to be another 30 minutes later because I'm telling y'all, it's a process. You don't just shower and get your ass out like usual. You're moving a lot slower. Okay, so by the time you do that, I tell her to go throw it in the dryer, come back. I'm putting my oil on. I'm doing me. And then I kind of breathe. When I tell you I put that peppermint in there, honey, I don't know what it is, but it just, and you can feel it through your fajas like air. It's like it's breathing, but it ain't breathing. But you get that warm, you get that menthol peppermint feeling, like that cool vibe for hours. I'll be sitting there chilling. I'm like, okay, got a little breeze or something going on. I don't know what, but it feel good. Okay, Easter, I was out Easter. It was my first time really doing anything, taking a picture of my kids. I took one step back. I knew it was a big ass rock behind me. The rock was about knee high, and I fell backwards over it. I didn't bend or anything like that. I caught myself, but I needed to get up. So I kind of swell up a little bit, but not bad. So when I came home, I showered and I put my oil on. I was back to normal the next morning. And I want to tell y'all, essential oils, 100% oils are the shit. Use them. Another thing I want y'all to take away from this is investing in a new faja. Invest in something that's going to match you as an individual. If you're having those same issues I'm having, please get you some help. Google is there all day. Amazon's there all day. And everybody got Prime. If it don't, it's only $14, honey. Get the Prime just for right now so you can get this in the mail tomorrow. Okay? Excuse me. Get it so y'all get it in the mail tomorrow and get busy. Okay? Another thing I want y'all to take away is eating. Why would you pay for surgery to get all that fat taken off just so you can eat a bunch of bullshit and get them rolls right back and get that fat right back? You're going to have to change something. You're not going to get on the table, get off, and you're going to be the same. Okay? It's just like a facelift. Okay? Get you a facelift. But guess what? You're still aging. Shit's still happening. So you're going to still have to use that Rejuvicare. You still going to have to use that stuff because you're going to have to maintain it. You have to maintain and help sculpt your body. Okay? And another thing I want you guys to take away from this is massages. They are very important. I don't care. Because you only got a 6-week window. for that tightness, for the tightening to get as tight as it's going to get. If you fuck around and just be walking around here like, oh, I feel better like this, you ain't supposed to be comfortable. This is an uncomfortable process, and you're going to be uncomfortable. So fuck all that. I want to feel this, I want to feel that, I want to be able to sleep. No, you're not going to be able to sleep. And you may not be able to sleep for 4 to 6 months. You may not be able to sleep for fucking 2 months. It depends on you and how you get your shit together. Okay? You are on a weight loss journey. Whether you see it, know it, or you're on a journey. The doctor got you to where you needed to be. Now you have to continue. This is maintenance. Don't think you're going to go get this fat sucked off you and you finna be perfect, honey. Some of y'all going to come out bottle, Coke bottle, this and that. But people like me who just want to be regular and not fall out their clothes, let me tell you, I will be shaping. I will be wearing my waist trainer after this to keep my body where it's supposed to be. I still will be going to the gym. I'm not just going to get just, oh, they took the fat away, I'm fine. Now I could just go out here and be cute. No, because guess what? In about 3 to 4 months, the rolls going to start coming back. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Fat is fat is fat is fat. And it comes from not eating well, not exercising, not dieting, not doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you're not a person that drinks a lot of water, you better drink a lot of something, a whole lot of vitamin water, or you can drink lemon water. Lemon water it's acidic, and it tells your body, okay, it's time to flush. I have a lemon tree in my backyard. I go out there and I get lemons and I cut them, I squeeze them, I put them in my water, and I let them just sit in a cup of water. 1 lemon. I let it sit for like 15, 20 minutes, and then I drink it slowly. Probably over 30 minutes. Just drink it. Okay? You need to detox. You need to get yourself ready to heal. You cannot take what they give you. Your 7 days is up, and then I'm just gonna sit in this faja and wish for the best. Guess what? You're gonna be the one talking about all your shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and how you feel botched, and how you feel this, how you feel that. How many times have you called your doctor to check and see what you're supposed to be doing, and what can you do, or I'm having an issue, or I think I'm having a problem? Call them and say something. YouTube don't have all the answers. I'm not you, you are not me, so everything's not going to be the same. That's what I'm saying. Get things that are custom to you. Now, when I tell you that Cativa works, honey, it works. Maybe you may be like, I can't stand it, I can't do it, but give us some time, okay? I don't like sleeping in my faja because it's tight. But all I do is I know from the pinching when I did have the extra here because it was still really swollen, my faja would go into that dip. Pull it on up. Don't complain about little shit, okay? These may be things that you're not used to, but these are things to expect, okay? I'm 37 minutes in. I know y'all tired of hearing me talk, but once again, thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for listening, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. I may not get right back, but I'm going to get back to you. Believe that, okay? Subscribe, guys. Hit the bell so that you will know when I'm posting videos, and just and comment, comment. Let me know what you want to hear more about, because I'm on this journey, and I'm on this journey until I'm done. So no getting rid of me for the next couple of months. I appreciate you guys, and you guys have a good night. So real quick, I wanted to tell you about the ab board. This is the one I have. I don't know if you guys can see the ridges, but it's 1, 2, 3. And when you get it, it's going to be flat like this. You have to take those little sections and bend them. This is styrofoam. Take those, bend it. This is the top part. This part here goes at the bottom of the stomach like so. And you wear it in your faja. You need to open it. Put it in like this. And slide. I usually have my daughter help me because that shit's tight. But that right there, when I tell you, you're going to feel more like, it hurts. Honey, it works. It's pushing. Especially if you can't get massages or you can't tolerate it, you need this, okay? Invest in an ab board. I'll put this on in the description box as well. And if you guys want to try it, you can, or you can get the one that goes all the way around like a belt with the Velcro. I just felt like that'd be too bulky because this is enough. And sometimes if you are really flat up here, that board is going to stick out a little bit. Well, it's fine. It is what it is. It's supposed to be for this bottom part here, not for up here. Now, if you want to use it for up here, just slide it up. If you don't really need, you know, space down here, if you really don't need treatment or pressure lower to help that bottom part go in, and you're more like needing to get this part, pull it up and it'll go like this. It'll be here instead versus down here. Works the same way, guys. Works the same way. Just thought I'd throw that in real quick. Thank you.